I'm back with possibly in between the sessions or just like things that I discovered as I was reading the Bible, maybe some revelations that I picked up that I'd never picked up in my entire walk as a Christian. And some of this may be obvious to you, but not to me, so I'm going to share them because I know that people like me who had never conceptualized or found these things. Come on. It's okay. We'll do it still. So I'm going to share. Today I want to share about the book of Esther. I know this is a very popular book that a lot of us read when we want to get on our fasts and to break the chains and the strongholds and the decrees that have been set in our lives and the things that we want God to come through for us. And as I was reading the book of Esther, this is what I discovered. Guys, do you know that the decree was not cancelled? It was not annulled. You couldn't cancel decrees in the Persian and Meridian times. A decree was final, to set. It doesn't matter what would happen, you could not change it. And so when I read the book of Esther, I was like, wait a minute. That's why it's important for you to read the Bible for yourself. What was done to the decree, that it was altered. That's all that they could do, to alter it. And what the king said in the decree, which was not in the original decree. When you read, it becomes clear that the decree to kill all the Jews was in a genocide and murderous way, where they'll just go out there and the Jews were to expect it to be killed while they stood there and nothing happens. It was like almost like a decree to have you hanged. You couldn't fight it. You would just go up there and they would hang you. Back in the days, people respected the rules of the kings. What was changed in the decree of Esther was the fact that the king gave the Jews the right to defend themselves. He didn't cancel it. He gave the Jews the right to defend themselves. And when the day came of the decree, people actually still went out to try and kill the Jews. And when they went out to kill them, they were killed. They were annihilated completely. And it got me thinking that Haman, he knew the power that the Jews had. He knew the potential that they had in their God should they go to war straight face to face, that they would lose. He knew. That's why he sought a specific decree that denied them the ability to defend themselves. He was afraid of the people he was attacking. He was afraid of the people that he wanted to kill. And so he sought the specific decree that took away their power to defend themselves. And after the Esther fast and everything that was done, the king says you have the right to defend themselves, to defend yourselves, and they kill them. And they win. And Haman, in the words of my friend, that means he died at the place that he has set for Mordecai to be murdered at. And so sometimes when it looks like, or sometimes God will not change certain situations or certain battles or certain fights that we may be going through, because he knows you can defeat it. He knows that the power that is within him and your faith and your beliefs in him are enough for you to get on your knees and fast and pray and win. And the devil also knows that you will win. That's why he sets you up and he creates specific environments to weaken you so that you cannot fight back. That's why he makes you sink into depression. That's why he makes things so difficult that you choose to be angry at God and stay away from God instead of staying towards to him so you can be empowered. That's why he curates situations and repetitions of patterns that leave you weak spiritually. So the devil curates his decrees around you. The devil creates the decrees that you, when you look at them, you'll be like, I'm dead. I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well just like live how I want to live. I'll live how I want to live and drink how much I want to drink and sleep with whoever I want to sleep with. In the meanwhile, he's just waiting for you to drink enough so that that generational disease that runs in your family of kidney disease catches you and takes you out. That generational disease of diabetes catches you and takes you out. That those spiritual contaminations that come with sex catch up with you and you lose your mind and you lose yourself and you lose your value and you stop seeing yourself as how God sees you until you just get annihilated. Kill, steal, destroy. But if you're smart enough